The TSA Carry-On Restrictions for 2025 has changed again. Let me save you from a $500 mistake. You want to know how? Just stick with me until the end of the video. You're going to be shocked by some of the things I'm going to reveal. Yes, you're about to find out more than you bargained for. And if you're not up to speed before your next flight, you could be that person getting stopped at airport security, asking to unpack and being embarrassed and fined right at that airport security checkpoint. So let's make sure that doesn't happen to you, right? Okay, so last month I was flying out of Denver heading to Fort Lauderdale. In front of me in the airport security line was a woman. Let's just call her Linda. Linda looked confident like a frequent flyer. She was rolling her sleek little carry-on, chatting on speakerphone, probably heading to a beach resort. That's what I was thinking. Until the TSA agent pulled her aside. Guess what? It turns out she had a large hairspray can in her bag. And it was just not any hairspray can, it was 10 ounces. And under the new 2025 TSA carry-on restrictions, anything over 3.4 ounces in aerosols, that's a big no-no. So guess what? Linda got flagged. She argued with the TSA agent who cited their updated policy. The results? A 483 fine and a missed flight. That's not even the worst part. She said to the agent, but I bought the same thing last year. That's the issue. The rules have changed, Miss Linda. And this year, 2025, they've tightened up. I'm sure you're probably wondering what has changed. And what are these TSA carry on restrictions for 2025? Well, here's what you need to know about the TSA carry on restrictions in 2025. First, the classic 311 liquids rule. Yes, it's still a thing, it still applies. That means all your liquids, gels, creams, and paste must be 3.4 ounces or 100 ml or even less, all packed into a single quart size Ziploc bag. But now they're actively scanning for aerosols and vape cartridges more aggressively. Secondly, TSA now uses enhanced AI scanners at over 70 major airports. These scanners are much stricter when it comes to electronics, chargers, or even battery backups. If you have a power bank over 100 WH, that watts per hour, in your carry-on, it may get confiscated unless you declare it. Third is food. Yes, food. TSA agents are now instructed to flag homemade meals, powders, and protein supplements if it's not clearly labeled or sealed. So be ready for some extra screening at the airport. And finally, thresholds for new enforcement fines. Here's what that means. In the past, you might just get a warning from TSA. Now, in 2025, first time violations involving prohibited items can start at $250 and go up to $800, depending on the specific item. Here's a quick story. Yeah, you know I like to tell relatable stories so you get the point. My fitness fanatic buddy James is a business traveler. He flies like every other week. Last week, he packed his usual carry on with his tablet, charger, dress shirts, and this time, though, a bag of protein powder. He's on this new health kick or whatever. The TSA, though, flagged him, said the unmarked powder was a security risk under the new TSA carry on restrictions for 2025. So he had to open it up, answer questions, and yes, they even swabbed it for traces of explosives. And it delayed him by 30 minutes. He almost missed his departure gate call. So if you're bringing food, powders, or supplements, label everything, seal everything, or better yet, check them if you're not sure. Another huge update to the TSA's carry on rules for 2025 involves electronics, laptops. They still go in their own bin. But here's a disclaimer though. At Fort Lauderdale Airport in Florida, they allow you to keep your laptop in your bag. I think they have special scanners for that. Maybe that's why. I'm not sure, but that's my experience. But now, any external hard drive, power bank, or charger that exceeds 100 watt per hour must be declared at the checkpoint. If you can't prove the wattage, TSA can confiscate it. Vape pens and e cigarettes only allowed in carry ons, never your checked bags, but only with a clear battery safety label. No label, no flying for you. I'm sorry. And yes, even phone charging cables can get flagged if they look tampered with or overly modified. This sounds intense, right? But they're cracking down on counterfeits technology items. That's what that all is. I hope you're finding value from this video so far. But I'm not done yet. Wait until you hear what they are planning next. Mhm. But in the meantime, I invite you to grab my two travel bundles linked in the description to help you get ready for the current changes and the ones that are inevitably coming, believe it or not. My travel bundles, they have every scenario you can think of and how to solve them. You get video guides to walk you through the steps of booking cheap flights, packing like a minimalist, new rules to expect and prepare for, how to outsmart the airlines and airport security too, and so much more. I even give you secrets the airlines and the airport security don't want you to know. Yes, I spilled the tea in my travel bundles. You will no longer be traveling blindfolded. You'll be prepared. And I also include 7-day itineraries for 5 popular destinations that you may be considering this year or next year. So grab those bundles from the link in the description in the video below. Now let's continue. I want to talk about your actual bag and new carry on bag size guidelines. While TSA doesn't set size rules, the airlines do. But TSA is now allowed to enforce them at that busy checkpoint area. Yes, that didn't happen before, but now it's happening. In 2025, TSA has partnered with major airlines to start checking bag sizes at security, not just the departure gate. If your carry on doesn't fit the new Universal 22 by 14 by 9 inch standard, you could be stopped before even reaching your departure gate. They're using automated back sizers. And yes, fines can apply if you attempt to bypass that. So double check your bag's dimensions at home. And that personal item, keep it under 17 by 10 by 9 inches. TSA isn't playing around this year. Nope, they're not. But here are some tips on how to travel smarter in 2025. How do you stay on TSA's good side with these 2025 carry on restrictions? All right, let me share a few tips. Pre-pack your liquids, that liquid bag, and keep it accessible close to you. You can pull it out. Declare your batteries and your technology items. Label food and powders or check them. Always remember that. Measure your bag. Seriously, don't eyeball it. Do the right thing. And one more thing though, check your airport's website before you even book that flight. Policies are tightening by regions. What flies in Dallas might not in New York. So now you're up to speed on TSA carry-on restrictions in 2025. Don't be Linda or James. Fly smarter, travel smoother, and keep your money in your wallet, not in the TSA's fine jar. We're not about them taking our money. I'm sure they would love to take your money, but we are not about that in 2025. Not if I can help it, and at the same time help you. If this saved you stress or a fine, drop a comment below with your weirdest TSA stories. I would love to hear them. I might even feature one of them in the next video if you allow me to. And don't forget to subscribe for more smart travel tips. And thanks so much for staying until the end. Please grab my free ebook on top 5 travel scenarios and how to solve them. The link is going to be in the description as well. That is my gift to you to give you more travel power. Yes, that's what we're all about, outsmarting them. And please hit that notification bell so that you don't miss the next video coming up. And that video is Airline Carry-On Rules 2025, sized up at the departure gate and what to do about it. You will definitely want to watch that video next. Thanks so much again, and be sure to visit the YouTube shopping area below the video and check out all the links in the description so you can be more equipped for your next flight. And that's what I want you to do. I really want you to have a seamless experience. And anything you purchase from the links will go towards supporting the channel. I would really appreciate your support. Thanks in advance for doing so. Until then, see you in the next video.